Cancel culture. Hello everybody, it's Tom here from the Company Code, author, educator and public speaker. Today I'm going to discuss the subject of cancel culture. Guys, cancel culture seems to be more than ever the big thing that's happening nowadays. I have to be 100% honest. In certain circumstances, yes, I agree that certain things are 100% unforgivable. I mean, let's be honest, they just are, you know. We look back at some of the people over the years who are now cancelled, like indefinitely. I can run through a few names. I don't need to go for what their crimes are. It's there for the public eye. Come on, R. Kelly, Epstein, of course, Rolf Harris. You know, these are just a few. This is the tip of the iceberg. These people have all done despicable things, in my opinion, and are rightly cancelled. That's my opinion, okay? But then there are other people out there who never do anything wrong, really. They literally maybe make one really bad mistake and they're like thrown to the wolves. Judge, juror and executioner by us, the public. Slated on social media, absolutely destroyed in the press and written off, in my opinion, a little bit unfairly. Come on, as human beings, we all make mistakes. We all do things that sometimes is just, you know, it's an error of judgement. A moment there where we do something we shouldn't. And we forget that celebrities are people too, like you and me. They bleed like us, they go to the toilet like us. They're not gods. But we continue to put them on a pedestal. We continue to look up to them in a way that is literally like they have to be perfect. They cannot put a foot wrong. And when they put a foot wrong, that's when this cancel culture thing comes along. It has to stop. Really it does. The only time this is, in my opinion, ever justified is when somebody has done something that you wouldn't want to associate yourself with. Example, like I've said, like those people that I listed at the start of the video, those are the sort of people that you would not want anything like to do with, really. Some would say Michael Jackson. Like Michael Jackson, to me, while there was evidence against evidence for what he supposedly did as when he was alive, there's also evidence to suggest that actually there were people trying to just extort money out of him. So therefore, for myself, rightly or wrongly, I'm still sort of a fan of Michael Jackson. I love his music. If what has been said about him comes out as being true, I can't condone that, and then I will completely disengage from it. But personally, the guy's not here to defend himself, and I guess it is just one of those things that some people will never know. Maybe the public will never know. But certainly, I think now more than ever we need to be a little bit more compassionate towards people who have done so much good in their careers. They've been role models. And then something will happen, they maybe say the wrong thing, or it will come out that they support a movement that not everyone agrees with, and all of a sudden, the public enemy number one. How's that right? How is that correct? It's not, is it really? And not in my opinion, it's not. You know, I'm not going to get biblical on you here, but the Bible does say that those without sin be cast the first stone, and it's true. Basically, if you're whiter than white and you ain't ever done anything wrong in your life, maybe you can take the moral high ground. Otherwise, you've got no right. None of us have, okay? There's always going to be haters. That's life. There's always going to be somebody that doesn't agree what you've done, what you've said. There'll be people turn against you for pretty much anything. But in this day and age, it seems so easy now to completely turn against another person for like a misdemeanor. And if it's something where that person has literally made one mistake, one faux pas, I think it's wrong personally to literally throw them under the bus straight away and completely and utterly destroy their legacy. If it comes out that they've done worse though, if they are like have behaved or associated with certain things that like society should be stamping down on, you know, racism, sexism, harassment, all those sort of things, you know, the sort of things that really leave a real bitter taste in your mouth. You don't want to be part of it, you don't want to be near it, then 100% their career's in tatters anyway because of them being part of that. And yeah, cancelling them is probably the done thing. But we as people really don't have the right to be judge, jury and executioner of someone's actions, which is why I think cancel culture, it needs to be toned down big style. Guys, just my thoughts, my opinion today. This is my third and final video of the week. You can agree or disagree, I don't mind. It's all good. At the end of the day, it's a very strong world we live in, and people do take sort of the opinion for themselves and believe what they want to believe, and then just decide to go against something or for something. And in all fairness, who is to say, you know, that we have the right? Because I don't think we do. You know, let the law come out if anyone's been taken into custody and say yes or no whether or not they were guilty of something, and then make your mind up. Yeah, you know, without facts there can't be a case. They just can't. Anyway, that's my opinion. Guys, thank you ever so much for watching. As always, really appreciate your time and energy spent here on my channel. So much, thank you. Third and final video of the week. Put down in the comment section below, what's your thoughts on cancel culture? Is it justified? Do we, as like mass consumers of social media now and news, have the right to make our minds up about somebody and then therefore decide whether or not that person should be or shouldn't be continuing in their career? Are we okay to the extent that we've got the power now to destroy them? Or should we be a little bit more understanding and accept that as human beings we all make mistakes, and that sometimes we're judging someone on the last action when we know that deep down everything they've done before was really good, and surely they deserve another chance. That's just food for thought. Remember to hit that subscribe button down below, leave me a thumbs up and a like, and let's hear that bell sign go ding dong so you know when my next content's out. Until then, I want to say thank you all ever so much, as always, for listening. I appreciate your time and energy spent here on my channel. We're back with my third and final video of the week. I'll be back next week, with a new set of videos. But until then, I want to say thank you all ever so much for listening. Take care of yourselves and bye for now.